gods vanished and left our world in chaos, creating, altering, destroying. The Anthem is all that remains.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
It is like Christmas
in July, but it's
and
June.
all them other holidays rolled up into one for nerds, and we are Binge Play TV, and we are here to discuss
Anthem.
E3 Play just finished, and there's tons of news rolling off about Anthem, and that's what we're here to discuss with you guys. Let's get going. We're excited to talk about it. Oh, let's introduce ourselves. I am the one and only Knight's Hero. I've recently given up my title as Elder God and am no longer Hipster God. And this...
I'm Ant, and I am light-skinned.
He is light-skinned, y'all.
There's that. So,
So let's get going. The game we want to talk about right now is Anthem. Anthem is going to be a huge title for EA. People are excited about it, and they knew that people would be excited about it because they saved it to the very end of EA Play and made us watch all those other horrible games.
They weren't that bad.
They were horrible.
They made us watch NBA Live.
Oh my god.
Who wants to do that?
So we watched all those other horrible games before we got to Anthem. Let's talk about it. First, the comparison is going to be made between Anthem and Destiny. Me myself personally, I'm known amongst my circle of gamer friends as the Destiny gamer. I really love Destiny. I enjoy playing it. I probably rode along with Destiny more than longer than anybody else that played it. I like Destiny. There was I think the best thing about Destiny was that it was the community. If you weren't a huge online gamer before, the Destiny, the community grabbed you, and there were things to do in the game with that, there were certain tasks that you could not complete without that community. So, and it was fun, and with certain things. So, that was the good thing about Destiny. The bad thing about Destiny and why it eventually fell apart, people stopped playing it.
Well, the game was incomplete. They kept promising stuff that I never got. We were supposed to have a very expansive universe. The story promised a very expansive universe. We got to the edge of the darkness, and that was it.
Yeah, it was, and then they kept releasing new content every 3 to 4 months, and it wasn't that much. They would release the content, it would be 3-4 strikes, a raid, which if you didn't have 6 people and you couldn't complete the raid, and the story, it was just weak. Honestly, at a certain point, it really wasn't getting developed fast enough for you to be spending $30-$40 every couple months.
Loot system sucked.
The loot system, yeah, and you felt it just overall wasn't that enjoyable game. So I think that Anthem has thought about a lot of those things, and they are trying to avoid a lot of those pitfalls, and that's what we're going to discuss partly in this video and partly of everything that we've seen. Let's discuss. Where should we start?
All right, let's start with the one thing that everybody's been talking about, been wondering about: loot. It is not going to be a play-to-win game. That has been confirmed by the creators of Anthem. You can pay for customization of your suit, but it's not going to give you any tactical advantage as far as gameplay or multiplayer at all.
I do repeat, you can pay money to make yourself look better, but you will not be able to pay to be good at the game, which is great, because we're honestly, the whole gaming industry has become cash grab recently, and we're just tired of people being able to just pay money to just leap ahead of you in the game and stuff like that. We're tired of it.
My wallet gives me the ability to game better than you.
I have children. I don't have money to spend on all these games and shit.
Exactly. Also, with that, we get to see that Anthem promises to be a more competitive game. They did say that multiplayer is going to be important, but you can solo the game. They said it's going to be more difficult if you solo it.
Yeah, that was another pitfall of Destiny, was that Destiny, you could complete certain things solo. You could go into the Crucible solo. You could do certain missions solo. You could do certain strikes. You could get the matchmaking and do it solo. With Anthem, it appears that you will be able to, what they've promised to us, and we'll see when the game actually comes out, is that not only will you be able to go out into the world and compete with your friends, and hopefully if you're out in the open world you can meet other people and do missions together, but you still will be able to get that single player experience. So if you're a person that you're just recently starting into the gaming community, or you're just starting into online games with this particular game, which happens with every single game, you'll still be able to enjoy the game if you're not a huge social butterfly, so to speak.
Yeah, it's anti-social friendly, but like they have mentioned, it works better when you're a team. The gameplay experience is more full when you're playing with a team of either friends, or I'm sure there's going to be some kind of system where you can just, I don't know, probably randomly meet up with some people. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll have some sort of party creation system where you'll be able to know who's in your party and know who's going along. But also, you want to be able to always, with on open world games, you want to be able to, hey, I'm out here, I'm doing the world. Hey, that guy right there appears to be doing the same mission as us. Let's bring him into our team and let's do something. You want to be able to, always with the online gameplay, you want to be able to build your personal gaming community and have those interactions of where, okay, look, I met a new friend online, and because we did this mission together, and have those stories and things like that, and build your relationships from there. So we're really happy to see that Anthem is looking to bring that in there.
Yeah, and obviously we've known this ever since they announced Anthem, but it looks beautiful. It's a very pretty game. Just the amount of detail and all the exosuits, javelins is what they're called. The detail in the world, the storms, the changing weather, just everything about it, the enemies themselves, lighting. It's all looks amazing.
Not only does the game look beautiful and realistic, which we were seeing a lot with this generation. They're getting better with designing these things, but it also still manages to have that that grungy feel, to where these suits, you don't feel oh, this is the first time this javelin's ever been used out there. This javelin has been through some shit with you.
Exactly.
And it is it's good to see.
The world is lived in.
Exactly. While we're discussing javelins, we did I don't know if it's ever been done before, but they did tell us about the 4 different types of javelins that you will see. You'll see the Ranger type, you'll see the Colossus type, you'll see the Interceptor type, and you'll see the Storm type. Now, in this press conference, they really only did break down 2 of the suits. We know the Ranger suits seems to be the base suit. Base suit.
The Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it's the one where all the stats would be balanced and everything like that. It's obviously the javelins. The javelins themselves are very versatile suits. Not only do they shoot and they can have powerful weapons, they also we saw them go into the swimming, right. And we saw them fly too. We saw a very cool barrel roll type thing when you're in the air and everything like that. So all of that is awesome to see. And the Colossus suit, is the Colossus suit brings the rain. Like, it is big,
powerhouse.
it is powerful, it's probably a little bit slow, but like we saw them whip out a minigun and go to work, and it appears that that's exactly
it was like a
what's
portion
going to happen.
Of the footage where it just was like a genocide. It's like two Colossus just shows up and just starts wiping out the enemies. So like they look like they was having dinner or some shit. I don't know. It looks enjoyable though, so I'm definitely going to be going out mass murdering some what do they call this, swarms or whatever.
I don't know what the hell they
I forgot what they call the enemies, but yeah. They didn't go too much in detail with the enemies, but they definitely are some kind of, I guess, insect based. It looks like they were laid out of eggs or some shit. And there was one point where at the end of the mission, I don't know how far into the game this mission was that they demoed, but there's like a queen or some shit that you run up on, but they kind of fudged us on the amount of gameplay they showed.
They broke down exactly what Anthem is and how the Anthem universe was created. That there were some sort of gods that created it, and then like the struggle between who these creatures are and the Anthem that kind of develops the world and how it makes things change all the time, which is cool, by the way, because when you're dealing with open world RPG gameplay, let's be honest, a lot of you guys are going to go out there and beat the game within about 3 days, and then you're going to need a reason to come back. And is it going to be boring when you come back? It appears as if this is a changing world that won't be the same today as it is, whether it be the season, whether it be the enemies, or whatever it is. Things will be different. And what Ant was speaking of, we saw them go into there was a mission where they killed some eggs, and then we saw the floor shake, and it was like, what was going on? And we saw them go down, use their suits to go down a little bit deeper, and we saw the creature that actually laid the eggs, and that was one of the boss fights or whatever it was. And pretty cool.
Yeah. We were also promised continued content. Now I know we've been promised this in the past. We've been hurt before. We keep taking them back, but I feel like this one is different. They changed, all right? They gonna be different. Like,
it's what they always say.
I don't know. I just feel like I love them. I love them, and this is what I want. Okay.
You need to lead them.
Nah, they just so good looking. Nah, but for real, they promised that the game. They're going to be dropping continued content, but as we said before, they also did mention specifically that this is going to feel like a full game. So we've been promised a lot of things in the past. We've been hurt before. I think this the last time I'm taking them back. This is the last one. Now, EA, don't fuck it up.
Getting back to the suits. There were 2 more suits, the Interceptor and the Storm suit. We did not know many things about them. Just by the names and what we saw of them, the Interceptor appeared to be a bit of a sleeker suit, probably like a stealth type thing, maybe some invisibility power, something like that. And the Storm, when I saw the Storm, I immediately, being a huge Destiny fanboy, I thought of like the Wizard, of like this is some sort of like powers that this suit has, and it's shrouded in mystery and stuff like that.
Like storm powers.
So yeah, I thought that was really cool, and I can't wait to find out more about those 2 particular suits.
Yeah. So what else did they go over? I know they talked about the whole loot box, elephant in the room. They talked about continued content. They talked about how the game is going to be a full game, ever changing game. So
the last thing I would say is the release date. We've been waiting a long time for the release date. It appears the release date is going to be February 22nd,
2019.
Knowing what we know about video games, it will likely be an open beta. Hopefully we'll be able to save our data from the beta and use them into the actual game. But we'll see. But there will be an open world beta. There will be a
open beta at some point.
Hopefully there will be. They haven't said it yet, but there will probably be an open world.
What are you trying to say?
Beta.
Get it out.
hopefully around sometime in January, and we'll be able to test the game out. And Benchplay TV will be all over that.
Absolutely. I want to pre-order it right now. He's a little more skeptical, but like I said, I'm going to take them back this last time, and hopefully we get like this is it. This is the one.
I'm not skeptical. I got bills. And children. But anyway.
But this is the one.
But yeah, the game looks dope. It absolutely looks like it's going to be worth the $60. I'm absolutely can't wait to give them my $60. They will get it. And we just can't wait to see it. Hopefully we don't see anything get pushed back. And we look forward to you guys to playing with you guys. So definitely hit us up. We want to see you guys play with us. Add us on PS4.
Yeah, I mean, when closer to launch, we'll start see about playing with you guys. But yeah, for now, tell us what you're excited about for Anthem. Tell us what you want out of Anthem, what hasn't been announced thus far, and just tell us your thoughts on the EA press conference in general. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, hit us up down below. Tell us about just anything that's on your mind. Really, we're here. So,
comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. I'm the Night Hero. This is Ant's the Greatest.
I am the greatest.
Yeah.
The greatest Ant.
But we'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for watching.
Top 5, at least.